whenever they done it because it wouldn't give them anything. So only time I ever focus on PvP is if it's Gambit or Iron Banners here. Next, we'll sit in fucking rumble matches for hours at a time. So, I'm saying it because I personally didn't know it. I officially have all aspects to date for my Warlock now, and thankfully, I did not have to do that stupid heroic safeguard. As soon as I finished the part 5, she just was like, here, take it, tuck you. And, and what's sad is new lights are gonna know, they're gonna know Banshee as Banshee 44, while everybody else knows him as Banshee 44 and Clovis Bray. Because it doesn't, the only time anything's said about that is when he basically flat out tells you that the Clovis Bray robot and him are the same, and it only says that during the exotic lament quest. I was been like, alright, get the fuck out. Honestly, I wish they would bring Venus back. I personally would like to try out these grips in Gambit, because I haven't done Gambit with them yet. Well, I will need bounties, so I'm not just crying. If you want. Damn. Yeah, just to get my Gilded Dragon title, I need to win like 38 more matches, reset my infamy once. I need to get 14 more invasion takedowns and I'm at 18, which is stupid because I have a total of 117 wins. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't just give us this crap. I know, and if you don't do it this season, it resets.
The schematics for this one.
How you living, brother? Careful with that. Don't break that, all right?
I'm gonna try to attempt to go outside and smoke real quick. So if it gets too loud, Gerald, just let me know and I'll mute my mic. It shouldn't take that long. Yeah, what says I'm literally the only person in my entire family that would honestly rather have it rain. Really? Like the main reason I started to like rain is one, it gives it like this atmospheric touch for like music and shit that they'll usually use on jazz and stuff. And we're not in a flood zone, so what if it grew legs? Then we'd be fucked. You know, that'd be some scary shit. Just watching raindrops walk down the road. Yeah, they can go ahead and keep doing that. Yeah. The argument that went down, because I know you see Logan in here and all his messages. So the conversation or the argument between me and Logan was already done and finished. Thunderfire was the one that fueled it and made me feel like it wasn't. He basically was backstabbing me and going around and giving me a bad reputation in the clan and telling people that I lash out when I'm drunk and basically making them scared of me. The way he explained it is whenever the argument went down, he was mad at us both, but more at me when I really didn't do anything. And it was basically one of those, if I pick your side and can't be friends with Logan anymore, I'm gonna make sure y'all can't be friends either, kind of those. But yeah, that's why I told you it's in like the talking stage right now. But if anything is said and done, we're not moving clans. We're just gonna stay here.
Go throw some taking at your friends.
I'm just tired of clan jumping. Yeah. Which is why I kicked, which I kind of seen this happening because the second day this clan was up, Thunderfire was coming into my streams asking to be founder. And then he finally gave it back to me. And then started his crap. And then, so I just, like, if he wants to be friends, we can be friends. But I think it's just best that he stays out of the clan. Because honestly, like I said, I can run the clan by myself, but it's horrible. I'd rather have somebody like you that is on pretty much every night as a co-founder than somebody who's barely on an hour.
That doesn't look good. Fenchurch does the exploring. I make the deals.
Incredible! No, thank you. Ah, that's bad.
This is just sad. For warlocks, the two new aspects you get past the frostbolts is basically just a stasis version of Getaway Artist and Controverse holds. Like Bleak Watcher transforms your grenade into a turret. Frost Pulse sends out a shockwave that freezes enemies, which is basically the stasis version of Vesper Radius. I just hope they give Necrotic Grips and all that ornament. Like, honestly.
Checking right away. Step on up. Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
Does it really? Yeah, really the only thing you can't combine is Bleak Watcher, because if you use Getaway Artist, it'll only activate if you use your Arc Grenade. Did you ever get the stasis emote for warlocks?
Eververse deals in all manner of goods. Don't know where my uncle finds these things.
No, we're waiting on Nex to get back.
The Awoken don't age the way people do. I mean, human people.
Bitch, you said I'll be back and then you just, like, left. Wow.
Always something new.
Out in the world, huh? Everything's still there. Lost too much when the Red Legion hit us.
In the in the words of Banshee, for 7 fucking years, we lost too much when the Red Legion hit.
Did you? No. You've been there a while. Yeah. Let's get started. No substitute for a full magazine. We'll be watching.
He is wrong. I don't know where my family comes from. I can trace them all the way back to the Golden Age.
I hated seeing that fucking Trials emblem. And now I can't take it off. Like, before I got necrotic grips, I was running this emblem with on my hunter with Igneous Hammer and a Masterwork 1302 Ace of Spades with the Trials ornament. Put it down for a while, and so I completely forgot that it actually glows when you hold the gun.
Going in. Meditate with those green live. Start a free trial of YouTube Premium.
Enough fooling around. Fallen on the horizon. Hey, you're gonna love this. They say the fallen whirlwind was worse than the collapse. I say they deserve it. Transmat is go. Lock and load, hotshot. Get those motes to the bank. Inbound at the beach. Hostiles at the trees.
Been on this planet for 6,000
shedding moats. Kill the blockers. Incoming wave at the ruins. Watch your back. Invader incoming. Oh, you dropped a large blocker on the enemy. That'll take them a while. Portals prime. Go make a mess.
I seen a fucking vandal and I thought the invader came in and went AFK.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time. Complete moats, brother. Whack the blockers. Target is down and out. Your allies invading the other side. Portals primed. Go make a mess. Hey, you're losing moats. Ice the block. Opposing team's got a primeval. Once it dies, they win. Hostiles inbound at the beach. Almost. Bank and get that primeval out there. Your invaders back, and they killed 4 guardians. You want to be a bad guy? That's how.
Oh God.
It's not over. Kill that primeval. Guardian down. Envoys in the dirt. Now kill the big guy. You gained the lead. Invader inbound.
We just got. It's over.
Headed to the other side.
I'm telling you, dude, that's all they ever fucking use now is shotguns and rocket launchers
Opposing team's about to win. The enemy
for
team's about to
DPS
win
damage.
this.
Like, it's making it to where Gambit's not even fun to go in anymore.
Your allies down,
I-
but they managed to kill.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just took Gambit out next season.
Opposing team's about to win. The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving. Fight's over. Opposing team killed their primeval.
Like, I mean, seriously, like, how are Dredgens supposed to sit here after grinding for their Dredgen title, and then shit like this happens? A 1329 comes in your fucking party in a fire team of 3 with somebody that's already went flawless and makes you feel like shit. And you know what's sad? All he was using was Salvager Salvo and Xenophage. You know what? Fuck that. I'm pulling it out. I'm pulling it out. Fuck that.
So
Ding, ding.
Decided to just pull out what helped me get my Drazen title, and that's
Be brave, be notorious. The
Storm
Hive
Trent.
are hungry, brother. Don't let them touch you, and bring a sponge just in case. You ready for transmat? Kill the hostile.
Alright, their highest person is the 1317. None of them are in clans together, and one is without a clan.
Hostiles inbound at the beach. Hostiles at the trees.
I decided not to be a punk, and I just pulled out Swarm. It does about, well, it doesn't really do, it's about the same, but same concept, I guess.
Moat's draining. The blockers must die, brother. Incoming wave at the ruins. Watch your back. Invader incoming.
Yeah, it's just Gambit.
You sent a large blocker to the other side. Don't tell the Vanguard. Enemy invader down. Free to hunt. Portal's ready. Grab your gun. Hey,
Needed some major help.
ice the blockers.
Oh, they're draining us again.
You're being invaded. Find
Yeah,
them
don't
before
even
they
worry
find
about it, because if you get mad, they'll just win. You're just not even gonna let it have to let it phase you.
Opposing team summon the primeval. If they kill it, they win this. Portal's up. Go look at
Okay, yeah.
Allies headed to the other side.
We're gonna lose again. He has Eyes of Tomorrow. Yeah, it can track everything. It can track up to 4 people at once. How did that hit me? He wasn't even here.
Your invader's back.
Like we're sitting over here. Man, this ain't. Yeah, fuck this. I'd rather not get my Guild of Dredgen title. This ain't fun anymore.
High value targets running. Get it. Portals up. Go
Stupid
take
fucking
them.
Trials
High-value
players need to
targets.
just stay where they're at. Because they're just ruining the game for everybody else.
Allies invading.
Because at this point, if he's using Eyes of Tomorrow, we're not even going to be able to get a Primeval.
Hostiles inbound at the beach.
Because they still have its
Friends
damage
down.
bugged.
They're coming back to your side.
Yeah, I can't get anything done with these people playing.
Fight's over. Opposing team killed their primeval.
Fuck that. Swear to God, if one of them sends me GG, I'm gonna ask the 1v1. Because that wasn't. They solely won because that fucking idiot was using Eyes of Tomorrow. That's the problem. They know it's bugged right now, and that's why they're using it. Like, they have to ruin everything for anybody else as long as it means they get to say that they won. I'm like, oh, you have a Dredgen title. Like, okay, I mean... Just, Dredgen title ain't shit anymore. Like, kind of makes you feel like shit when you grinded for 2 whole years for your Dredgen title. Then season 13 drops and people are coming in, invading, wiping you left and right without a Dredgen title. It's like it doesn't even matter to them. I have no idea. Let's just take us to how we can do Battlegrounds. Like, I don't. Man, I don't see the fucking point in playing anymore with people like that. They take the fun out of it. Like I said, Eyes of Tomorrow can. They've even made made TikTok memes of them going invading. Dude, you can shoot that fucking thing before it even tracks, and it tracks everything, even stuff you can't see. It's like imagine making truth a 4-shot, and that's pretty much what it is. And then if you, depending on the amount of kills you get in one volley, it increases damage for the next volley. Which means he can come in and wipe us with one volley, and then shoot the Prime Evil and do maybe half damage. Alright. He's just a dick like that sometimes. Yeah, I'll do Gator, but I'm switching over to my hunter, because well, I won't be fucking hanging out with Quentin anymore either, because I've caught him in multiple lies to start with, and they're stupid, small, petty fucking lies, like, yeah, like I asked him if he was playing Dragon Ball FighterZ because it showed he was. We turned around and said that he didn't have Dragon Ball FighterZ. I'm like, okay, well, calling my PlayStation a liar. And ever since this argument between me and Logan happened, he has been making excuses every single day not to hang out with me. Will not message me, will not do anything. The excuse tonight, I asked him if he wanted to hang out. He said he couldn't because he was washing his fucking clothes. Like, alright, so you're just gonna wash your clothes for the rest of the night? Yeah, like, I'll just fucking stand there and watch it. And, the biggest lie that I've caught him in, I messaged him one day and asked him if he wanted to hang out. He said he couldn't because he had work early in the morning. Well, after that, I got in a party with Alex. And Alex said he had just got done hanging out with Logan and Quentin. Yeah, no, I basically told him, I said, dude, alright, but you gotta realize you can't hang out with us both. Because as of right now, there's no way. Like, clearly, as you can tell, I have this fucking party up and Logan won't join, so obviously you can't hang out with us both. And apparently that's me telling him to pick sides, which it's really not. I'm just stating the fact that you can't hang out with us both. Unless you freaking just want to hear us scream down each other's throats. Well, I guess it's really sad because it's the same thing my mom does. Like, I'm adopted. My mom gave me up at birth, and the guy she married has kids. She considers them her kids too, and will take pictures and tell me about all these stories. Won't have a story of me to tell, and has to make every single excuse humanly possible. From they're moving, even though they don't got nowhere to go, to she's sick, she has a kidney infection, she won't answer her phone, and it's just because she doesn't want to tell me, she doesn't want to come see me. Which is main reason why it pissed me off with Logan is because I told him I have stuff to think about. Like, that's just topping the surface of everything that I've been through, and like it's one thing if you don't have a mom or your mom doesn't come out and see you, but it's different whenever your mom comes around and you have to basically suck everything up and deal with her being around you, knowing that it's probably going to be a month or a year at a time before you can see her again. And then you have to think about why she left and all of that. Like, I don't know my real dad. My dad was technically my stepfather, which was my grandmother's high school sweetheart, technically. It's been 3 years since he's died. Like, I got a lot of shit that I think about. I mean, I can suck it up to a point and keep it all in, but when it comes to keeping too much in, there's nothing I can do about it. And stuff like natural disasters, other funerals, news, fucking jobs and shit, it doesn't make it any better. Because unless you gotta go to a funeral or something, a job's just gonna tell you to suck it up anyways. Like, I wasn't trying to be a dick when I told them that I was backing out of the raid because I had stuff to think about. Because where he usually ignores me or does something that pisses me off, I talk to him to a certain extent about it, but I will not go in full detail. And when it comes to it being too much, I just leave because I don't know, it's just the way I deal with things. Like, you won't catch me crying in a party or crying around anybody because I can't. I have to be alone to where I can break down myself the way I'm used to and get everything out that way. You trying to crack me open isn't going to help. That's why I don't like when people say, oh, I know you, I know how to help you, and it's like, yeah, like, I mean, like, I may tell you a lot, I may tell you a little bit, but at the end of the day, unless you're living my life, you'll only know what I tell you, or what you experience with me. And And then when we finally talked the other night, he was like, "Oh, I let you go to find your own path because obviously I can't fix you and you need somebody who can." I'm like, dude, it's not the point. I don't need help being fixed. I told him, I said, dude, you gotta realize, because where I come from, I live in a small town. I'm not used to having friends. So if you show me happiness or something, it's either gonna go two ways. I'm going to get hungry for it and want you to show me more of it, or I'm not going to know how to deal with it. And that's what I told him. Because what I look for is positivity, because everything around is always negative as can be. And then whenever you get that little spark of positivity, you want more and more and more of it. And that's what I was trying to explain to him. But he wouldn't stay in the party long enough, and it started an argument. Yeah, like I said, it started because March 15th, I asked him if he wanted to hang out. He messaged me, ignored me for the entire day because he was hanging out with Logan, and he said, "Yo, my fault, I'm at work right now. I'll hit you up if I'm not asleep." He never did. March 17th, I asked him if he wanted to hang out. He said, "Not tonight, about to head to bed. I ain't feeling too good." Saturday, I asked him if he wanted to hang out. He said, "Not tonight." And then tonight I asked him if he was going to hang out. He said, "Won't be able to, dude. I'm washing my clothes at the moment. And plus I can't because of work in the morning, but I'll try to hang some point on the weekend." And see, like I understand not a lot of people can do it, but when I had a job, I was working 6:30 to 3:30. Just to hang out with friends, I would stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning just to hang out with them. Then I would go to bed, and I would basically drain myself with 4 hours of sleep, working an 8-hour shift. I would come home, take a nap till around 7 o'clock at night, and then I would do the same thing. So like when they say they can't, it's, I don't know. I just rather they say they don't want to, rather than saying they can't. If you want to go ahead and do that real quick, go ahead. Trying to transfer all my shit over, and now I'm getting confused, and I don't know what I want to transfer over because I forgot what all my hunter had. Fucking lasers, like. Man, like, that, color-wise, that fucking ornament set we have for this season just does not fit. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure you're not gonna see a fat cabal running any of this shit. Which one are you gonna do? For yeah, so basically with Manimal Battle Harmony, I would keep some of your legendary chess pieces because the only way you can run Manimal Battle Harmony is if you use an elemental weapon that matches your subclass type. And basically what it's going to do is whenever you get kills, it's going to give you a perk called Soul Absorption, which basically gives you a small amount of super energy for 4 seconds after every kill, and it'll give you increased damage as long as you keep your super. You know what I just noticed? The Forbidden Visage grips. If you look at the shoulder plate for Hunter, it's got some kind of tree on it. Let me. So, yeah, really, the only thing I can tell you is, if you're gonna use arc, since it's the burn, use Mildry, and then I think, obviously, since it's fallen, the only thing you're gonna have to worry about is the solar shields, which yeah, I don't know if you have all of it, but what I usually run is Night Watch for the anti-barriers. For that one, I would run. Honestly, I would run Trinity Goal, just because the burn is arc, and then any sword, because it by the yeah. Um, so you're, unfortunately, your solar swords are going to be Eternity's Edge, Future Safe, Abide the Return, Just in Case, Negative Space, Death Razor, and then Solar Scar. That's it. Other than Lament. already. Alright.